Yeah, so, you know, back home,
Oh boy.
there's a place, like, it's like, if you go there for forest and shit, what, get up,
For a forest?
I mean, if you want to go,
Why would I go to a forest?
if you want to see nature, you go there.
Oh.
So yeah, and I remember when I was 12, I used to go there a lot, at least once a month. And my parents love it because, you know, middle-aged people love that shit. And I hated it because there was no internet. You lived in a fucking, like a cottage, like a little shack,
Oh yeah. Cottage, got it.
like a shack. Can you say shack?
Shack.
What is shack? Can you say it?
Shack? What about it?
What is shack?
Shaq's a basketball player.
No, there's like a little,
Yeah, it's a shack.
the house, little house, right?
Yeah, shack.
Yeah. Well, you live in a wooden shack.
Jesus, it's a fucking shack.
I hope the tree grows. You live in a wooden shack with no cable, no. There's like two power plugs, and the only good thing is the food because local people have very cheap like restaurants and you get this nice food and breakfast and shit. But the rest is for a 12-year-old kid who just got to get on the internet. You know, it was a hard time for me because I'm not American.
Right.
We didn't have that internet. I used to have a dial-up until I was 16. My
Oh no.
I had,
You didn't tell me this is gonna be a sad story.
my internet speed was 28.8 kilobytes.
Questionable. I don't know if I believe this.
I,
Why can't you put what is this block?
I wanted to break it, but I don't have the pickaxe anymore.
We're out of wood. We're out of wood.
I have 2 wooden planks, but I don't want to waste it. I mean, that block.
I have an axe.
I hope that those tree grows. I have a sapling. Why the fuck I didn't plant it? Well, yeah, my story is like all over the place. Well, I'll continue. So this story, I was so bored and I was bothering my parents, and I used to go like with my parents, my relatives, like cousins, their parents, and it wasn't. You would think that as a kid that would be fun, but my fucking cousins are so boring that I didn't do shit with them. And so my dad found this local guy, and he was like, "Can you take my son hunting?" And
So you two were alone in the forest.
I mean,
She and some old man.
thinking back, I don't think my dad made a wise decision by trusting some local guy. He's
He just wanted to bang your mom, dude.
12-year-old kid. Send him in the forest to hunt. But that's not the story. And so we went to the forest and he gave me a gun.
Gasp.
He gave me a gun. It was a very old, like, rifle.
And you
It
shot
was
him.
a shotgun. No. Fuck. I didn't think that through, did I?
What is? What is this?
It's a tree! We need a little farm place. Right here. Can you do a little farm? Break those blocks. And then I have some water so we can... No!
Well,
Oh.
that's not. I forgot we needed water for the farm.
Yeah. You dipshit! Now we're gonna get those blocks.
No, it's fine. Watch this. Watch this. Thanks to my ingenuity to make a endless water supply.
So we went hunting. That's not gonna work.
Dude, it's gonna work. We just
Put cobblestone around it. This guy really wants to get laid.
dude, this is perfect. But don't you need a hoe for seeds? Yeah, you need to hoe that.
Alright, I'll get one hoe. Can you give me some cobblestone?
I don't have any.
Alright, let's use our hands.
I don't think it works. I broke one and it just disappeared.
No, it should work. Yeah, so we went to the woods and I had 4 rounds and it's 2 of us. I had 4 rounds, 2 of them were like
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
What?
It just disappears. It doesn't work.
What?
It doesn't work?
It was working before.
Dude, just come chill in our hot tub. Tell me the story in the hot tub.
Yeah, so we went to the woods and this guy gave me 4 rounds. And we went deep into the forest. And it was not a season. He told me it wasn't a season. So I'll try to break this block. And he said
You can't have it.
he said it's not a season, so we should not hope for anything more than a turkey, wild turkey.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, it's better than nothing. So we went to the forest and then we were looking and we couldn't find shit. It was getting dark. And he told me that I should wait. What did you just eat? What was that?
What was what?
He told me to wait in the forest while he goes and brings the car.
Wait, did you make a hoe, dude?
I can't.
You don't have any wood?
I have 4 wooden planks.
Yeah, so use 2 to make. It takes 2 planks to make a hoe. So use 2 to make sticks and then 2 to make a hoe.
I have 4 sticks, that's all I have.
You just told me you had 4 planks.
No, I'm sorry. I meant sticks.
Why do you have so many sticks?
Because I'm an idiot.
You had the planks, didn't you?
Yeah, I had 2 planks.
You had 2 planks and 2 sticks, and then you made 2 more sticks.
No, actually I'm not an idiot. I had 2 planks and I made 4 fucking...
Well, we need these trees to... Wait.
Yeah, I could have used like one plank.
I got this. Look.
What?
Bone meal.
Okay, there you go.
Should I use it all?
Yeah, we're desperate. I don't want to die
Oh.
from starvation.
That's it.
Wait, what?
That was it.
What? Didn't do anything.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Are you okay? Oh, I just found a plank. I mean,
I got a sapling.
yeah, me too. I got 2. So yeah, and he's like, "I'll go get the car, and you wait for me here in the forest." And it was pretty like deep in the forest, you know, like little.
Like, nobody could hear you.
Yeah.
You 2 were all alone.
So when he left, I got bored pretty fast, and I'm like, "Well, fuck it. I'll just practice my shooting."
And you just... Oh, look, a tree!
Yay! And I said, fuck it, I'll practice my shooting. And I used 2 bullets because I found 2 bottles. There's a lot of trash around. It was a filthy dirty forest. So I used 2 bullets and then I waited and the guy
I saw that apple.
and the guy didn't show up. And then I was getting nervous because it was getting dark. So, and I remember the way he went, so I was expecting him to come from the same direction. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so, well, I'm standing with my rifle in my hands, and I hear a snap behind me, Like like if you step on
Yeah,
a plank.
like a stick.
Yeah, if you step on a stick. And I turn around, like scared, and I see a bear.
No.
What?
No, stop the story.
What?
You did not see a bear.
I saw a bear.
No.
It was a big bear. The brown
Nah,
bear.
you're just making this up now.
How do you call it? A brown bear?
Maybe, I don't know. I
Yeah,
didn't see it. I don't know what kind it was.
So it's a brown bear, and it's standing on his 2 feet like this, and it goes like.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, and I remember that if you hit the bear in the eye,
Okay.
you can.
Who has ever hit the bear in the eye?
No, if you shoot him in the eye, you don't damage his how do you call it? Skin, so you can sell it. Did you use the hose?
Yeah.
And
So let me get this straight. 12-year-old boy with a gun. Think, he's never been hunting before, and he thinks he has the precision and accuracy to shoot a bear in the eye. So he's also calm at this time.
no, that's what I thought for a second. Like when you get this moment, it's like a millisecond, and you think.
So in 1 millisecond, you thought,
I thought
wow,
that I could shoot the
there's
bear.
a bear, I could shoot it in the eye, and I could sell its skin for a lot of because it wouldn't be damaged. This is a great idea.
Yeah.
You thought that in a millisecond?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, go on. Now it all makes sense.
And it's like standing, and I also remember that if you run, it will run after you, and you just make it worse.
So stand and fight it.
So I stood, and I was scared, but I didn't make like quick movements. So I just looked at it, and it looked me in the eyes, and it ran again,
What color were its eyes?
and they were like purpley yellow. I don't know.
Purple? Okay. Interesting. I'm not aware of this eye color, but
It
okay.
was like yellowish something,
Right, with some purple. I got it.
and he was very mad. And then he like roared again, and then he started running at me. So when he started running, I stepped backwards,
And you tripped
and I tripped, and
over a dead dog.
I pulled my gun out,
Yeah, you did.
and then the bear like hit me with his hand, and my gun like flew away.
With his hand. What kind of bear is this?
With a claw,
Yes,
whatever. He like.
I'm gonna have to draw a picture or something, or have you draw me one, because
He
I've never heard of a bear having
he hit
purple
me
eyes
with
and
his
hands.
No! 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 No!
Jump in the water! He's dead! Oh, he's dead.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I got an apple. Nice. He died.
Fuck you. Oh, you ate my apple.
How did you know that?
I heard it.
You can't hear it. Oh, you're here?
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't see me again?
yeah, I see you now.
So yeah. The bear punched me.
Yeah. Is he like a black belt or something in karate?
No, he.
Or like a boxer?
Like
or-
he saw my gun and he like slapped my face and
Okay.
I fell and my gun snapped in 2 pieces.
This might be the most advanced bear I've ever like
What do you mean?
heard of.
Advanced?
It has different eye color than the rest of its species.
I
Hands.
think it was like.
It can box. It can slap you.
I remember they were talking about having some experiments in nearby place. Maybe it was like a mutant.
Maybe that's why the guy left. Maybe he was using you as bait to as part of his experiment. He was testing the bear's intelligence.
Well, anyways, the bear looks at me and he like punched my hand, and the gun goes flying in two pieces.
Wow.
And I look up at him and I punched him in the stomach. He was on his two legs.
Did he throw up?
He kind of like snapped in two, like he went on the ground like ugh, like grasped really hard.
Like a human.
Yeah, I think I punched him in the balls actually. Well, he was a tall bear, so.
And you were 12, so maybe he was about 3 feet high, and you were about 3 feet high.
Can I get some cobblestone?
Yeah, there's the generator right there. You can go ahead and mine it.
Dude, I don't want to waste wood.
Dude, we have infinite wood now.
Come on, show me
Look at all
more pieces. Come on.
Why do you have a sword? Or is it a stick?
Stick. Yeah. So I looked at him and can you give me some cobblestone? And then he like roared even harder, and then he scratched me. Can you give me some more? I need 4.
4? What are you making?
Pickaxe.
Pickaxe is only 3.
Alright, well. He scratched me.
Wait, I thought he was on the ground.
Yeah, but he stood up and then he was
What,
like,
he scratch you with the toe?
No, he scratched me with his claw. And then my hand was bleeding. My shoulder was bleeding.
Tell me more.
So I thought that was it.
You just broke a dirt block. What do you mean that was it?
Well, I mean the bear fucking what? Oh, it should just go. I mean, there's a bear over me and he's ready to eat my face.
Right.
So I thought that was it.
Oh, I thought you meant that was it for the story.
No.
So how did you get out of there?
Well, when the bear came down on me, he like looked me in the eyes.
He does that a lot.
Yeah.
Sounds intimate.
And then I just covered up my face, and then I tried to like push him away, but it was a bear.
Right, you can't really push a bear away.
Yeah, so
That was your problem. Just a poor strategy overall.
but then he looked me in the eyes, and he was like, like, you can tell when a dog smiles. When you look at the dog, they don't have any mimics, but you can tell when they're smiling, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the bear had that little funky smile on his face. And then he just like smiled and turned away and left.
So it was like playtime.
Yeah. And then I stood up, and then a minute later, this guy comes up. And he looks what happened, and I told him, but we decided not to tell my parents. So that was it. This is how I survived the bear attack.